Good evening, everyone. I'm Carmine Gemei. Riverton native Chris Quayle and his North Dakota State team just advanced in the NCAA tournament. They'll play the #1 team in the country, Duke, on Friday. And it was also March Madness down at Natrona County High School. That's because 4 Mustangs just signed to compete in college. Trayvon Smith getting a big hug from Coach Steve Harshman right here. He signed to play football at Chadron State. He's the Wyoming Lineman of the Year and a state champion. And in wrestling, Trayvon's a back-to-back Ronthon champ and state champ. Jordan Vanetti's joining her teammate Rosalind Brownell to play golf at Central Wyoming. She's sticking with the orange. Garrett Clausen signed to bowl with some NC grads at Hastings College. He's got a .216 average on the lanes. And Jessica Sheddin, who started her own baseball team at 12 years old and never played softball, will be a part of the baseball program at Northern Colorado.
Used to playing with all boys, bigger than me, maybe a little stronger than me, but I'm still used to just rising to their level and being able to compete.
When I went down for the visit at Hastings, I loved it there. It just felt like home. Expectation-wise, I just want to have fun, really. I don't really expect myself to do anything major, but then again, I do want to set myself apart as a freshman.
And staying in Casper, the FAB Hockey League at the Casper Ice Arena. And FAB is fabulous, but that's not what it stands for here. It's Female Adult Beginner Hockey. FAB's mission is to introduce hockey moms and new women players 18 and older to the sport. And boy, do these ladies have a blast out there, lots of laughs. Their first session ever was last May. And now they've got about 15 women coming once a week for 10 weeks. All different skill levels welcome. And Bria Price spoke about creating FAB Hockey.
Incredible to see them working hard for something that essentially is just something fun. To be able to play as an adult and be able to bring all these other women who want to play has been just really rewarding and humbling.
Anyone that tries a new sport for the first time, they've got more guts than me. And I really commend these people coming out here and giving it a go. It's not easy, okay? Hockey and skating is a total body workout.
And speaking of our women athletes, the Polk women's basketball team hosting Northern Colorado in the first round of the NIT tomorrow night. That game's 6:30 p.m. tomorrow on the Mountain West Network and the Cowgirl Radio Network. This is the 3rd straight year the Cowgirls have made the NIT. That ties their longest streak in program history. The Pokes in Northern Colorado have similar records, both with more than 20 wins. We've got to shut down the Bears' Savannah Smith, who averages almost 24 points per game and 5 assists per game. So good luck to the Pokes tomorrow. And the Wyoming wrestling team's ready for their own March Madness. The Division I National Wrestling Tournament is tomorrow through Saturday in Pittsburgh. The Pokes have 7 guys qualified, including 2 from Wyoming. That's Green River's Cole Verner and Sheridan's Hayden Hastings. All 7 guys going to nationals have at least 21 wins this year. And remember, sophomore 133-pounder Montori Bridges finished 8th at nationals last year to earn All-American. Good luck to our Polk wrestlers. And the field of 64 is now set for March Madness. The first 4 games completed yesterday and today. FDU beat Prairie View yesterday. They'll play 1-seed Gonzaga in the first round. It's Fairleigh Dickinson's first tournament win in school history. And it's also the first March Madness win ever for Belmont. They'll get 6-seed Maryland next. North Dakota State with Chris Quayle from Riverton and Central Wyoming and Vinny Shahid from Western Nebraska, 2 Region 9 guys. They have the absolute pleasure of playing the #1 team in the nation, Duke, on Friday. And just a few minutes ago, Arizona State beat St. John's. So ASU head coach Bobby Hurley plays his former team, 6-seed Buffalo. It's the Sun Devils' first tournament win in 10 years. And guys, remember, by 10:15 a.m. tomorrow, you've got to have your March Madness bracket filled out to be in the money. And in the office pool, I've got Virginia winning it all.
I'm just going to autofill and see what happens.
There you go. And sometimes that's the best option because it's so unpredictable.
Our brains fail us sometimes.
A lot more.
You go on ESPN.com and they have 3 different bracket recommendations, and they're completely opposite.
And all of those could be better than
exactly.
What you choose.
So you might as well just throw your hat in the ring and pick something.
That's what I'm doing. All right, thanks, Carmine.
Yep.
We'll be right back.